Contrasting styles with similar aims, contrasting forms with similar expectations, and contrasting seasons with always start with one common needle. Hello, a very good morning to all Indian football lovers from wherever you are across the country. And now it is the time to roll the ball onto the pitch in the Super League phase of Odisha Women's League 2026, organized by the Football Association of Odisha. It is the match between Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology and AUL Women's Football Club. Those are going to lock horns with each other. Customary photo sessions are happening there. If we talk about AUL Women's Football Club, then we should mention in the last match they had to face a deplorable defeat, a miserable defeat against Odisha Police by a margin of 7-2. So definitely they will be wanting to get the winning streak back. They will be wanting to revive themselves. They will be wanting to rejuvenate themselves. Two captains being introduced by the match officials. Saligi Sorin, she is holding the key up captaincy for the side of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. And Krishna Parikh, she is holding the key up captaincy for the side of AUL Women's Football Club. And once again, we are coming back with the live actions from Capital Football Arena, one of the most picturesque venues, one of the most spectacular venues in Indian football circuit. And I'm your commentator, Shafnab Mullik, joining you live from the commentary box. You are watching live and exclusive actions on behalf of the official YouTube channels of SportsKPI and Football Association of Odisha. And don't forget to subscribe their official YouTube channels, because if you want to get the latest live matches updates, if you want to get the latest taste of back-to-back soccer thrillers in Odisha Women's League 2026, then you should have to keep an eye on their official YouTube channels, because these guys are really doing a marvelous job. These guys are really doing a commendable job in order to highlight, in order to cherish, in order to nurture their upcoming promising young talents, their upcoming future talents who can have the potentials to shine themselves in near future in national and international podium as well, before engaging themselves into another exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating soccer encounter. The players of both the teams, they are preparing. That one last talk, one last hurdle is going on. And if we talk about the performance, if we talk about the performances of these two teams throughout the group stage matches, then we can see that KIIT girls, they did manage to secure just one victory, but they had to face severe loss in their 4 games. They have scored only 4 goals, but they have been conceded 15 goals. And if we talk about AUL Women's Football Club, they did manage to secure 4 wins. They have scored 35 goals so far in this league, but they have been conceded 3 goals. And we should keep an eye on their prolific goal getter, Elizabeth Eka. Can she emerge as a game changer in today's match? We will have to wait for that answer. The stage is set, and we are all set for the packet of a contest. And here we go with the commencement of this match. It's AUL Women's Football Club. Those will be attacking from left to right on your screen in their signature maroon and blue combination, and their counterpart, AUL Women's Football Club. They will be attacking in a reverse direction in their signature blue. The players of both the teams, they will be looking forward in order to gain some control over the game. Slowly but steadily, AUL Women's Football Club, they are trying to come upon a counter. They are trying to start this game with a very, very positive note. This can be a chance. Will she go for a shot? In comes the shot from a distance by Cheers number 11. It's Elizabeth Ika. It's none other than the prolific goal getter that he was talking about in their last match. AUL Women's Football Club, they had to face a severe defeat against Odisha Police by a margin of 7-2. And let us have a quick look on the starting 11 of both the sides. Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology, they have lined themselves up as Ankita Naik, Ashika Odam, Salma Murmu, Saligi Soren, Julemi Santa, Jyotsna Munjari, the prolific goal getter of this side, Elizabeth Ekka. Now this can be the chance for KIIT girls. In comes a shot from a distance, but the ball has been rolled out over the sideline. So we can see that. So we can say that the intent is becoming very loud and clear from both the sides because these two teams, they're wanting to get their all important opener in the early minutes of this match. In the right moment, attack is being constructed from down the right hand side by judge number 7 of KIIT, Julemi Santa. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. The first corner of this match in favor of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. Can it be a danger moment for AUL Women's Football Club? They're going to face a tough challenge. Jyotsna Munjari, she will be delivering this. Sends it in into the traffic. Danger still not averted from the box of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. They're becoming much more hungry in order to get their all important opener. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Now, at the moment, possession being won back by AUL Women's Football Club. Again, it has been dispossessed. This can be the chance. Will she go for a shot? In comes a shot. Just from the edge of the area. Could have done much better. Actually, she could not make a proper turn. Just on the edge of the area. Could not make a proper connection with the ball as well. So that's why no problem, no trouble whatsoever for AUL Women's Football Club keeper. Still, there is an opportunity for KIIT girls. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Frankly speaking, to be very honest, The Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology girls, they are trying to create some early pressure upon their opponent. This can be the chance for Jyots the Munjari. Lays it back. Oh, that's a great ball. Has been released there. Finally, the keeper. AUL Women's Football Club keeper. She is managing it to grab the ball under her control. Now, this can be the chance for the women in blue. Again, position being won back by AUL Women's Football Club, switching it over to the left channel. Now the attack is being constructed from down the left hand side by Anisha Uram. Anisha Uram, she is keeping it. The possession plays it back. Shot comes in from a distance but could not find any positive result. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. No trouble, no problem whatsoever for KIIT keeper. Chima Sui, she has been given the responsibility in between the sticks for AUL Women's Football Club. But frankly speaking, to be very honest, if we talk about uh, the AUL Women's Football Club keeper, Anita Uram, it is going to become a very, very tough challenge for her to protect the goal mouth because the last two matches of the Super League phase in Odisha Women's League 2026, she has been conceded 9 goals in 2 matches. Now, this can be the chance for AVL Women's Football Club. The attack is being constructed from down the right hand side by Elizabeth Ika, the prolific goal getter. Can she make a brilliant setup for her partner? Danger still not averted from the box of. Finally, the defenders of KIIT, they are managing it to clear it out. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. 8 minutes have been passed here at Capital Football Arena. Scoreline reads still Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology nil, AUL Women's Football Club nil. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken. In today's match official, Binapani Borua, she is being attended by Shubhashmita Rani Raut, Arati Mohanty, and Chitrambada Patra. Chitrambada Patra, she is making her role as a fourth official on the sideline. Now at the moment, once again, position being won back by Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. Look at this guy, Jyotsna Mundari. Equally, she is trying to contribute her teammates in order to solidify the defensive fortress of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. At the moment, possession being won back by AUL Women's Football Club. That's a great ball, has been released there. This can be the chance. Can she finish it? Oh, how can she miss it? I think she was putting into an upside trap. So that's why she was unwilling to put it at the back of the net. We should look at the replay also. That was a definite upside trap. So no problem, no trouble. This can be the chance. Elizabeth Eka. She could not get the first touch properly on that occasion. Now at the moment, enough options have been created inside the 6 yard box of, but could have done much better from the side of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. The just number 10 could not do it properly. Again, that's long ball has been played there, straight into the hands of the keeper, Jema Sui. Jema Sui with the long ball. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. The ball is hovering like a pendulum from one end to another, and it is called an absolute nail biting soccer encounter. It is called an absolute into stuff that is being witnessed, that is being showcased, that is being displayed on your frame, on your screen, on behalf of the official YouTube channels of Sports KPI and Football Association of Odisha. The game is being progressed at Capital Football Arena, one of the most picturesque venues, one of the most spectacular venues in Odisha football circuit. We are almost coming more closer to the completion of the first quarter of this match. The clock is yet to be unbroken at Capital Football Arena. It's Kid Girls nil, AUL Women's Football Club nil. Now at the moment, attack is being constructed from down the right hand side by AUL Women's Football Club. Lakshmi Priyalenka. Once again, she's trying to activate herself from down the right channel. Straying for AUL Women's Football Club. Oh, this can be the chance. There is a little bit miscommunication in between the defenders of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. On that occasion, Elizabeth Ekkab, the prolific goal getter of AUL Women's Football Club, she was trying to make her presence as a fox in the box. She's a very opportunist striker. Whenever she gets the ball inside the 6 yard box, she will become very very dangerous. If we talk about the strategic formation of Kalinga Institute of Technology, then we can see that 4-3-3 formation is being followed by themselves. Now the attack is being constructed from down the left hand side by women in blue. It has been cleared away. Now slowly but steadily, AUL Women's Football Club, they are trying to get themselves back in this game. They are trying to revive themselves. They are trying to rejuvenate themselves. That he was talking about, the women in blue, they have scored 35 goals so far. They have been conceded just 3 goals, but they didn't get a fresh start in the Super League phase because they had to face a 2-0 defeat against Tarini Football Academy. But in their last match, they had to face a deplorable defeat, a lamentable defeat, a miserable defeat. They were thrashed away by Odisha Police Girls by a margin of 7-2. This can be the chance. Can she finish it? Should have been finished. On that occasion, Salma Murmu. Still, there is an opportunity. Can she make a turn and twist inside the 6 yard box? Once again, the keeper, Anita Udam, she did come out as a rescuer for AUL Women's Football Club that I was trying to mention. Now, at the moment, attack is being built from down the left hand side by AUL Women's Football Club inside Dodge. Outside Dodge, couple of step overs she was trying to make on that occasion. Still, she is keeping the position. Finally, the position has gone with AUL Women's Football, Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. But at the moment, switching it over to the right channel, Lakshmi Priyalenka. Will she go for the cross? In comes the cross. But not one of the best of the has been taken by her. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. The frankly speaking, to be very honest, the attackers of both the sides, they are constantly trying to penetrate into their opposition's box. A sense of urgency, a sense of tenacity, a sense of aggressiveness for getting their all important opener is becoming very, very prominent, is becoming very, very rampant from both the sides. A long clearance is coming in. I don't know why AUL Women's Football Club, they have started to play highline defense because they had to they will have to keep the things in mind that they have already conceded 9 goals in 2 matches in the Super League phase of Odisha Women's League 2026. However, they finished as second best. Second best to Sports Odisha in Group B. Anyhow, it has been cleared away. Will she go for the cross? In comes the cross. This can be the chance. Finally, the ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Chimaswe, the last man of defense for Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Anjani Kumari and Sandhya Munda, they are trying to maintain the shape of their defense, but this can be the chance. A great ball has been released there. However, it has been uh, well handled by Anjani Kumari. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Frankly speaking, to be very honest, Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology, they are trying to create some early moves from both the sides, and they are constantly trying to capitalize their both channels in order to create some threat. Frankly speaking, most of their attacks being directed, being capitalized, being proliferated from down the right hand side. A long clearance is coming in. Now, again, position being gone back by the maroon and blue combination girls. But the ball has been rolled out over the sideline. The game is being progressed under the ambience of a very hot and humid environment in the capital city of Odisha, Bhubaneswar. Long clearances coming in. 24 minutes have been passed here at Capital Football Arena. Scoreline reads still Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology nil, AUL Women's Football Club nil. The deadlock is yet to be unbroken, but at the moment, can it be a great defense flicking through from down to the central line? Quickly closed down though by the chest number 19. It's Sandhya Munda. It's a chest number 5, Anjani Kumari. Long clearance is coming in. Oh, again, it was a miss pass. Can she penetrate? The keeper does well on that occasion. Anita Oram, she did come out of her line in order to grab the ball under her control. Once again, on rushing Anita Oram, she did well. Now, switching it over. to the right channel. The attack is being constructed from down the right hand side while Lakshmi Priyalenka, she was trying to get a cut back from the byline. Still, there is an opportunity in front of the Jets number two. Roshni Baske. Roshni Baske with the shot. Could not keep it on target. She should have to at least she should have to put it at least on target. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. We should look at the replay also. One of the great chance that could have been uh, converted at the back of the net for AUL Women's Football Club. Still, there is an opportunity. Can she penetrate? Anyhow, it has been cleared away by Jyotsna Munjari. Look at the replay also. Roshni Baske. She was trying to make a gentle push, gentle chip just over the forehead of the keeper. Could not do it properly. The plan was very good, but it was not executed properly inside the 6-yard box. Oh, this can be the chance. Lakshmi Priyalenka. But definitely, she was putting into an offside trap. She will not be happy with the decision of today's match official. Bidapani Bidua. Again, Lakshmi Priyalenka with the cross. That was a teasing delivery inside the 6-yard box. And that would have been a delightful cross from Lakshmi Priyalenka. If anyone of a teammate would have been got a flick header. Now it is the time for a drinks break. The first drinks break of this match. Couple of discussions will surely be taking place in the respective dugouts. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken. The players of both the teams, they will surely be charged up. They will surely be geared up. We will come back shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brace yourselves up because we are moving towards the final quarter of the first half. The players of both the teams, they are going to take their respective positions. In the match will be restarted again after the completion of the first drinks break. Scoreline stands still. KIIT Girls nil, AUL Women's Football Club nil. It's a train for the women in blue. They are trying to come upon a counter. Again, position being won back by Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. Again, it has been dispossessed. The players of both the teams, they will be looking forward in order to establish their domination, establish their supremacy, ascendancy upon each other. It's a great ball has been released on the left. Once again, a poor touch from Selma Murmu. She could not get a proper left footed touch inside the 6 yard area. So, no problem, no trouble whatsoever for the defensive fortress of AUL Women's Football Club. And if we talk about the attacking formation of KIIT Girls 4-3-3, made up of two centre backs and two full backs behind a midfield line of three. The most common setup in midfield is one deeper player, the single pivot, and two slightly more advanced to either side. The front line is then composed of two wide attackers who play on either side of a single centre forward. The main responsibility for the wingers is isolating fullbacks and attacking is one-on-one situations, either working around the outside of their opponents to cross inside or to combine. The latter approach is common for wrong-footed wingers or inside forwards who aim to come off the flank and shoot at goal. Strain for Scorner for Kid Girls. Can it be a danger moment for Evil Women's Football Club? Sends it in into the traffic. Anyhow, it has been cleared away. Now, Elizabeth Eka, frankly speaking, to be very honest, in her last two matches, she could not make a brilliant impact inside the 6 yard area. Actually, she did not get enough support from the midfield zone. Can she emerge as a game changer, as a deciding factor for AUL Women's Football Club? Then we will have to wait for that answer. It's long ball. It has been played there. Selma Murmu. She was putting into an offside trap. Rilaneka. She delivered it for Selma Murmu. So an indirect free kick has been awarded to the women in blue. Look at the replay also. A woman has been brought down there. It's, I think, Punamuram. She has been brought down onto the pitch. She is being attended by her medical staff. Hopefully, her injury is not so serious. I think cramp a month that she got while she was trying to receive the ball. While she was trying to receive the real ball, that I was trying to talk about the Wingers in 4-3-3 formation, holding a wide position can help create space in field for an attacking midfielder to run into. A winger moving in field meanwhile creates space on the outside for a fullback to overlap into. Now the attack is being constructed from down the right hand side. This time, Jyotsna Munjari, one of the most prolific goal getters of this side. She has been brought down. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline that he was talking about. A winger moving in field meanwhile creates space on the outside for a fullback to overlap into. And the lone centre forward moves across the pitch as the attack builds, spinning the opposition's ball or side centre back. Now this can be the chance for AUL Women's Football Club. Again, the keeper does well. KIIT keeper with the long ball. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. A long clearance is coming in. The ball has been rolled out once again for a goal kick. Goes out for a goal kick. Frankly speaking, to be very honest, the keepers of both the sides, they are not being tested severely throughout the entire trajectory of the first half. Goes out for a throw in. That I was talking about. These runs often try to these runs are often to try and get on the end of through balls and in the process push the opposition's defense back into deeper territory. This will in turn create space centrally for midfielders and wide forwards to move into. I was talking about the role of midfielders. The midfield tree, the midfield trio provide passing options for both build-up and attacking play. The two more attack-minded midfielders are often positioned in the inside channels and provide forward runs between the winger and centre forward. Now the attack is being constructed from down the right hand side by church number 7, trying to set up forward partner. Anyhow, a long clearance is coming in to Lemi Santa. It's long ball to Anita Oram. She was present at right time on right occasion. Again, that's long ball has been played for Santa. It's Lemi Santa, but the ball has been rolled out over the sideline. We are almost coming more closer to the completion of the first half. After the completion of the regulation time, few minutes, few moments will definitely be added on as a stoppage time. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken, but at the moment, attack is being built from down the left hand side by Evil Women's Football Club. This can be the chance. Will she go for a shot? In comes the shot. Straight into the hands of the keeper. players of both the teams, they are trying to create some spark in the dying minutes of the first half. Can they create any spark? Can they get? They're all important. Can they get? They're all important opener. We will have to wait for that answer. Again, this can be the chance. So that's a great delivery has been released there. But she was putting into an offside trap. So no trouble, no problem whatsoever for AUL Women's Football Club defense. And frankly speaking, to be very honest, they should have to be much more cautious. They should have to be much more consolidated. They should have to be much more aware in terms of shaping the balance of their defensive fortress. This can be the chance in front of Lakshmi Priyalenka. Can she finish it? And there it is. Oh my words. I think it was gone in, but how can she miss it? The angle was slightly narrowed, but frankly speaking, she was trying to prove herself as a prolific goal getter inside the 68 area by getting its first touch. She started to behave like a hungry leopard in order to get her name onto the scoreboard, onto the score sheet as well. It could not keep it. Now the attack is being built from down the left hand side. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Now again, position being good back by the ball has been rolled out over the sideline for a throw-in. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken at Capital Football Arena. Scoreline reads still. Now this can be the chance. This can be the great move from down the left hand side. The just number two. She has almost penetrated inside the 6-yard box. Can she do something special for AUL Women's Football Club? Roshni Baske. She was trying to operate. Suddenly, she was trying to accelerate her space, accelerate her pace from down the left hand side. Could not keep the ball under her control for a long time. It's a corner. Can it be a troublesome moment for KIIT girls? Can AUL Women's Football Club give a severe jolt to their opponent? A long clearance is coming in. Definitely, few moments will be added on as a stoppage time. This can be the chance in front of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. Jyotsna Munjari. Can she penetrate the defenders of AUL Women's Football Club? They are uh, unwilling to take any hesitation in order to clearing it out of danger. With this section, with this section, a great game of football has come to an end. In its first half, I think, might be the last touch. Today's match official, Binapani Bidua. She's also looking at her watch. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Chima Sue, the last man of defense for Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. Chima Sue, the keeper. And with this action, a great game of football has come to an end in its first half. And there goes the halftime whistle from Binapani Bidua, indicating that nothing can separate these two sides. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken. We will be coming back shortly with another exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating second of action. Let's take a short break. Halftime scoreline down here at Capital Football Arena. It's Kid Girls nil, AUL Women's Football Club nil. Let's take a short break. Men, boys and girls, once again we are coming back with the live actions from Capital Football Arena, one of the most picturesque venues, one of the most spectacular venues in Odisha sports circuit. And here we go with the commencement of the second half action. After the completion of the first half, the scoreline stands still. Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology nil, AUL Women's Football Club nil. Now, with the kicking of the second half action, Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology, they will be attacking from left to right on your screen in their signature maroon and blue combination, and their counterpart, AUL Women's Football Club, they will be attacking in a reverse direction in their signature blue. After getting their respective coaches' pep talks, the players of both the teams, they will surely be charged up. They will surely be geared up in order to promote themselves up the order. Now the attack is being constructed from down the right hand side. Will she get across? Could not get a proper touch. Possession has been dispossessed by Kid Girls once again. Plays it back. This can be a great chance for Kid Girls. Ashikaudam, she was trying to curl it just on the edge of the area, but at the moment, in the meantime, attack is being constructed from down the right hand side by shirts number 20, Lakshmi Priyalenka, but she has been obstructed at the heart of the defense. She has been obstructed by the left fullback of KIIT. Long clearance is coming in. This can be the chance, but she was putting into an offside trap. The Jets number 2, Roshni Baske. So an indirect free kick has been awarded to KIIT Girls. Frankly speaking, to be very honest, the end-to-end stuff remains continue with the beginning of the second half action also. We are hoping to see an exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating second half action. Don't forget to subscribe the official YouTube channels of Sports KPI and Football Association of Odisha TV as well, because if you want to get the latest live matches updates, if you want to get the latest taste of back-to-back soccer thrillers in Odisha Women's League 2025-26, then you should have to visit, then you should have to keep an eye on their official YouTube channels, because these guys are really doing a marvelous job. These guys are really doing a commendable job in order to highlight, in order to cherish, in order to nurture their upcoming promising young talents, their upcoming future talents who can have the potentials to shine themselves in near future in national and international podium as well. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Now, this can be the great move from the left. She was trying to deliver another defense leaking through, but she could not find anyone. Frankly speaking, to be very honest, the players of both the teams, they are constantly trying to knock the doors of their opposition's goal mouth. The fans, the spectators, the supporters of these two teams, they are all awaited for the opener. Let's see how things will span out in the second half action. Speaking for AUL Women's Football Club that I was talking about, in the last two matches they have been conceded 9 goals, but they have scored 2 goals so far. Long clearances coming in from the side of KIIT girls. Again, possession being won back by Elizabeth Eka. Elizabeth Eka, she was trying to place it forward. At the moment, Jyotsna Munjari with the position. That's a great ball. Has been released on the left. Now the attack is being constructed from down the left hand side. This can be the chance. Anyhow, it has been cleared away. Frankly speaking, to be very honest on that occasion, Jyotsna Munjari, she was trying to deliver a delightful diagonal pass on the left. Could not get a proper connection with the ball. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Now the attack is being built from down the middle. Anyhow, it has been cleared away. Ashika Oram lays it forward for Badsha Dhuria. It's a free kick for AUL Women's Football Club. Ashika Oram, she will be taking this opportunity. It's Salva Murmu. Now this can be the chance for. In comes the shot by Lakshmi Priyalenka. Got a little deflection. It's a corner for AUL Women's Football Club. The first corner of the second of action. The captain, Krishna Barik, she is going to deliver this. She will be putting into the traffic. Sends it in into the traffic, and that's the goal number 1 for AUL Women's Football Club. Deadlock has been broken at Capital Football Arena. We should look at the replay also. Pinpoint delivery, picture perfect finish from the side of AUL Women's Football Club. And that man, the prolific goal getter, Elizabeth Ekka, once again, she is getting her name onto the scoreboard, onto the score sheet as well. The keeper, she was trying to make a strong hindrance on that occasion, but could not prevent the motion of the ball, could not prevent the pace of the ball. She had to face a defeat in front of the prolific flick header that was coming in from Elizabeth Ekka. Scoreline stands AUL Women's Football Club 1, Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology nil. Now after getting that all-important opener, AUL Women's Football Club, they are becoming much more hungry in order to get their all-important insurance goal. Deadlock has been broken at Capital Football Arena. It's AUL Women's Football Club 1. Their counterpart, KIIT Girls nil. It can be narrated that, it can be stated that with the commencement of the second half action in the early minutes of the second half. AUL Women's Football Club, they are giving a severe jolt to their opponent. And on the other hand, we will be hoping that KIIT girls, they will definitely look forward to push back, to bounce back in this game. Another great layoff, great setup. Lakshmi Priyalenka with the shot. Great block. One of the best hindrance. One of the great, one of the greatest defendings from the side of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. Great defending, excellent defending from the side of women in maroon and blue combination. Now it is called a proper nail biting fight that is being witnessed, that is being showcased on your screen, on your frame, that I was talking about after getting that all important opener. AUL Women's Football Club, they are becoming much more hungry in order to create double trouble for KIIT girls. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Slowly but steadily, KIIT girls, they are trying to come upon a counter. No takers on that occasion. A long clearance is coming in from Monita Uram. And that man, Elizabeth Eka, once again, she is getting her name onto the scoreboard, onto the score sheet as well. And she is getting back her prolific goal getting ability, goal scoring ability. This can be the chance for the ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Went it out for a goal kick. And with this section, we are almost coming more closer to the completion of this first quarter of the second half action. Now this can be the chance for Evil Women's Football Club once again. Can she finish it? And there it is. It's a double trouble for Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. And once again, that man, the prolific goal getter, Elizabeth Eka, she is getting her name onto the scoreboard, onto the score sheet as well. And she is scoring her race. We should look at the replay also. What a great defense flicking through that has been delivered by Roshni Baske. We should have to heap huge praise upon the delivering capability of Roshni Baske. We should have to heap huge praise upon her vision, upon her sense of timing to release the ball for her compatriot. And Elizabeth Ika did not make any mistake to find the back of the net. He was just making she was just making a gentle push in order to find the back of the net. Scoreline stands. It's Civil Women's Football Club 2, Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology nil. At the moment, KIIT girls, They are being trailed by 2-0, so definitely they will have to pull the shocks up. Within the fourth quarter of this match, the women in blue, they are giving a severe jolt to their opponent, and actually they are trying to decimate, they are trying to dismantle their opponent. And that man, Elizabeth Eka, she is trying to uh, dismantle, she is trying to destroy the defensive fortress of Kid Girls single handedly. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Long clearance is coming in. Jyotsna Munjari, she is getting back the position, switching it over to the left channel. If we talk about the Kid Girls, they will have to create some trade. They will have to make some changes. They will have to make some attacking variation in their front line. Another great ball has been released on the left. Will she go for the cross? In comes the cross, straight into the hands of the keeper. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Now, the entire AUL Women's Football Club team, they have been seated. They have seated onto the driving seat of this match. They are trying to accelerate. They are trying to decimate their opponent. That's a great ball. Has been released on the left. And look at this guy, Lakshmi Priyalinka. She is switching off her position from right flank to the left. Keeper Jema Soe, she has been beaten away on two occasions within the fourth quarter of this match. The defenders of KIIT girls, they will have to be uh, very careful. They will have to be much more focused. They should have to be much more consolidated. They should have to be much more solidified. They should have to be much more aware about the severe penetration of AUL Women's Football Club at the moment. KIIT girls, they are being trailed by 2-0, so definitely they will have to pull the shocks up. Turning and twisting there. No takers on that occasion. Jima Soe, the last man of defense of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. She has been beaten away on two occasions. A quick substitution is coming in from KIIT. Draupadi Bhoi. She will be making her way onto the pitch, and she is replacing Salma Murmu. Now it can be narrated that, it can be stated that finally the AUL Women's Football Club, they have been able to rejuvenate themselves, they have been able to revitalize themselves, they have been able to uh, make a, they have been able to get a fair share in their third match of Odisha Women's League. Now they are dictating the pace of the game, they are dictating the motion of the game. They have scored 2 goals in today's match. They will be looking forward in order to secure the deal with a heavy goal margin. But at the moment, KIIT girls, they are trying to come upon a counter, and suddenly, after receiving, after facing 2 jolts within the first quarter of the second half action, the spark of their attacking formation, the spark of their attacking lineup has suddenly been evaporated, has suddenly been vanquished, has suddenly been vanished. Goes out for a throw in. At the moment, KIIT girls, they are constantly trying to pull one back. Anyhow, a long clearance is coming in from the side of AUL Women's Football Club, and that I was talking about Elizabeth Eka, the prolific goal getter of the side. She is scoring her brace. It's corner for KIIT girls. Can they pull one back from this opportunity? Sends it in into the traffic. It has been headed it out. Danger still not averted from the box of KIIT AUL Women's Football Club, where the ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Goes out for a goal kick. Scoreline reads still AUL Women's Football Club 2, Kalinga Institute of Technology nil. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Goes out for a throw in. Now at the moment, attack is being constructed from down the right hand side. It's corner for AUL Women's Football Club. The women in blue, once again, they are going to take another in swing curler. but not one of the best of the corner kicks that has been taken away. Lakshmi Priyalenka, she was trying to get the ball under her control. Oh, this can be the chance. Once again, I don't know why the defenders of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology, they're becoming hesitated in order to clearing it out of danger. Sends it in into the traffic this time. Once again, frankly speaking, to be very honest, the clock is running down very quickly for Kid Girls. In comes across. This can be the chance. Any touch, any kind of touch, I think, could have been made the trigger for Kid Girls. Goes out for a goal kick. The game will be restarted. Right the moment, again possession being gained back by the AUL Women's Football Club. Actually, the front lineup, Kid Girls, they are not getting enough support. This can be the chance, but again, she will have to be disappointed by the match officials' decision, and now it is the time for the second drinks break of this match. Couple of discussions will surely be taking place in the respective dugouts, especially in the dugout of Kid Girls, because at the moment they are being trailed by 2-0. So definitely they will have to pull the shots up in order to make a strong hindrance in front of AUL Women's Football Club. We will come back shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brace yourselves up because we are moving towards the final quarter of this match, and there is no doubt that AUL Women's Football Club, they are going to secure all important 3 points from today's fixture because at the moment they are ahead of 2 goals against their opponent, that is Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. Speaking for KIIT girls, can it be a turning point of this match? Can KIIT girls pull one back? No takers on that occasion. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline, goes out for a goal kick. A long clearance is coming in. Now the attack is being constructed from down the left hand side. Again, it has been dispossessed. A quick counter attack from the side of AUL Women's Football Club. This can be the chance for Church number 17. Delivers it. Long clearance is coming in. Kumari Shima Naik, the proper right fullback from the side of. At the moment, enough options have been created in front of Elizabeth Ika. Can she penetrate? Elizabeth Ika with the shot. The ball has been ruled out over the sideline. Goes out for a goal kick. In the meantime, no pressure. That I was talking about. After conceding their second goal, suddenly the spark of the attacking spark of the fighting spark, the fighting spirit of Kid Girls has suddenly been evaporated, has suddenly been uh, eliminated from today's match. They are being suppressed by 2-0 by their opponent, one of the most predominant contenders in this league at the moment. Attack is being built from down the right hand side by Devil Women's Football Club. She has almost penetrated inside the box. Can she finish it? And there it is. Again, a great teamwork. Again, a great combinational play that is going to help Evil Women's Football Club in order to get their third goal. And that man, Elizabeth Eka, she is scoring her hat trick once again. No chance for the keeper. Instead of beaten away in front of her opponent, prolific centre forward, the goal machine. There is no doubt, single handedly, Elizabeth Eka, she is destroying her opponent as compared to the first of action. The entire Evil Women's Football Club, they are absolutely on fire. But the goal has been disallowed by the match official. I think she was putting Elizabeth Eka. She was putting Indian offside trap. So that's why it has been disallowed. She will not be happy with the decision of the referee. Again, an injury came about to Evil Women's Football Club player, or kick player. Hopefully, our injury is not so serious. Football is a body contact game. She is being attended by her medical staff. The scoreline stands still. Evil Women's Football Club 2, Kid Girls nil. But there is no doubt the entire defensive fortress of Kid Girls has completely been devastated, has completely been dilapidated, has completely been destroyed in front of the storming attacks of the women in blue. They are mastering their opponent. Attack is being constructed again. Lakshmi Priyalinka. She is switching off her position from left to right. She could not deliver it properly. If we talk about the key defense in the next match, they will have to work more on it in terms of shaping their defense, in terms of shaping their defensive solidarity. Now, at the moment, position being gained back by the Kid Girls. Can they create any spark straight into the hands of Bonita Odom? Until now, she has been unbeaten in today's match. Less than 7 minutes of regulation time are left here at Capital Football Arena. And frankly speaking, to be very honest, the Kid Girls, once again, they will be carrying forward the sadness of defeat. Now, at the moment, Lakshmi Priyalenka, the attack is being constructed from down the right hand side. Lakshmi Priyalenka, she's all by himself. She's all by herself. Could have done much better. That should have been finished. She's also trying to get her name onto the scoreboard. She's also trying to lit up the scoreboard for the women in blue. It's a corner. Can it be a danger moment for Kid Girls? Can it be a triple trouble for Kid Girls? All eyes are registered inside the 6 yard box. Sends it in into the traffic. But there was a definite contact, so that's why an indirect free kick has been awarded to Kid Girls. But frankly speaking, to be very honest, the defensive fortress of Evil Women's Football Club, they have portrayed themselves as a solidified, rock solid defensive maneuver. They are totally uh, unwilling to leave the defensive loopholes in front of their opponent that he was talking about. Anjani Kumari, Sandhya Munda, they are trying to build up a solidified defensive fortress, a rock solid defensive uh, working unit. Another injury has come about. Less than 4 minutes of regulation time are left here at Capital Football Arena. Scoreline stands still. AUL Women's Football Club 2, Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology nil. She is being attended by her medical staff. That I was trying to mention about the strategic formation of KIIT, that is 4-3-3, the formation that has been collapsed, the attacking lineup that has been collapsed completely. It's a free kick for KIIT girls. No takers on that occasion. The keeper with the long ball. Anita Odam, she has been unbeaten till now. Until now, free kick for the Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology girls. A double substitution will be coming in for KIIT girls for AUL Women's Football Club. It's Pinky Poti and Ishika Munda. They are going to make their ways onto the center. And if we talk about the head coach of AUL Women's Football Club, Sai Prasad, he is marching the troops of his young ladies. If we talk about the head coach of KIIT girls, Chitra Sen Patra, she is marching the troops of the Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. And there is no doubt that Women in Blue, they will be wrapping up this game by securing all important 3 points in their name. Less than 1 minute of regulation time is left here. After the completion of the regulation time, few minutes, few moments will definitely be added on as a stoppage time. That I was trying to mention, the attacking formation, the strategic formation of KIIT girls has completely been beaten away by their opponent, AUL Women's Football Club. Few minutes will definitely be added on. It's a free kick for KIIT girls. Can they pull one back from this set piece? All eyes are registered inside the 6-yard box. Can it be a danger moment for AUL Women's Football Club in the dying minutes of this match? Can KIIT girls make any dramatic shift, any dramatic turn in this match? Sends it in into the traffic. This can be the chance. Anyhow, it has been cleared away. Poonam, she was delivering the free kick, could not get success on that occasion. The time is gone up. A few minutes will be added on as a stoppage time. The countdown begins. The fans, the spectators, the supporters of AUL Women's Football Club, they are sinking into the deep sea of enjoyment. And the job is almost done and dusted for the women in blue. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. They are wrapping up this game by getting a thumping victory, by getting a convincing victory against Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. Frankly speaking, to be very honest, in the first term action, the entire AUL Women's Football Club, they were totally off color. But with the second term action, gradually they were changing their positive note. And with this action, a great game of football has come to an end. Today's match official, Vinapani Bidua, indicating that no more action will be taking place. Full-time scoreline down here at Capital Football Arena. It's AUL Women's Football Club 2, Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology nil. Once again, AUL Women's Football Club, after after facing a severe loss against their last match, they are trying to rejuvenate themselves. They are revitalizing themselves in order to, by getting all important 3 points. Elizabeth Eka, the prolific goal getter of the side, she has scored a brace. Let us have a quick look on the upcoming fixture. Odisha Police will be taking on Tarini Football Academy. The match will be kicked off sharply at 4 p.m. I'm your commentator, Shop Number Mollik, signing off for today.